Hello, my dear viewer. Good to have your company once again for this episode, and it's always a pleasure to have you right here on the National Broadcaster as we inspire you in various aspects of life. You make us proud when you choose us. My name is Sandra Kahonde, yet again, Entrepreneurs Hub, growing a small, medium, and of course large enterprise out there. I always talk to different people, get inspiration, and get to know how they've made it through life, and of course, how their enterprises flourish. Each and every single day is a learning experience. You can never exhaust it. And value addition, a topic of discussion, and of course, the fountain of honor always puts it to his script when it comes to value addition, agriculture, and of course embracing what Uganda has in store for us. We're really blessed as a country. Having yet again a great man, you know him, you've seen him before, and we had a wonderful time. That is why he's yet again here to inspire you. And of course, I believe you're asking yourself, where is Fred Lugemwa? You've heard about Agrivita, what do they do, the founder member right there, and value addition. Yes, the other time he really inspired you, I know. And today we're talking milk. Myself, I love milk. I love milk, and we're going to get to know how you can add value to milk, that pure milk. You're most welcome, Fred. Good to have you once again on this episode.
Thank you so much, Sandra. I've been okay. How have you been?
I've also been okay. Tell me, how is business? You know, once we get to Entrepreneurs Hub, we're talking business. How have you been?
We've been okay. Business is doing well. We are pushing. We thank God. Yeah, today we are here to share about milk. There is so much value that's in milk that Ugandans do not know, that we want to share so that it can help everyone out there who has cows, who has a lot of milk. And this information is going to add value to their lives. I will start with telling them that you have so much value in the cows that you have at the farm than the value you already know. The way milk is bought, that chain, we are going to change it. We are going to be selling your milk as another stock as you add value to it. From milk, we make creamy liquor. An example of a creamy liquor is, for example, imported liquors like Baileys or Amarula. You can make such products from your milk, and the conversion rate from milk to this stock is actually amazing. You'll find yourself harvesting a liter of a creamy liquor from only 2.5 liters of milk. This changes the value from the village selling value. Maybe someone in Roshere will sell 2.5 liters of milk at 2,100 shillings. And whereas when they make the creamy liquor, they will get a liter of Baileys, which has a resale value in Chekubo of 80,000 shillings. So like we mentioned in our first episode, there is so much value in the things that we don't know, and agriculture is a gold mine. You can imagine the change from milk to a creamy liquor. You need very little milk in terms of value to produce that kind of value in the
milk you're talking about is like the fresh from the farm. That is the kind of milk you're talking about.
Fresh milk that you milk from the farm. You get it, and we have a program, a procedure of teaching people that have milk out there how milk is converted into a creamy liquor. You get fresh milk. We have some extracts. We have an enzyme sucrose. It's called beta amylase sucrose. We mix it with a whiskey that we've made from cocoa. We've made with the flavoring of cocoa and kept for quite a good time. As we boil, we evaporate most of the milk waters off, and we mix in these enzymes. As we're mixing in the enzymes, the enzymatic sucrose, it allows the milk to blend with the liquor. So the biggest raw material that you need for this product is milk. And after you've blended everything, you find yourself with an amazing product. And it's that simple.
Because I'm thinking about those other people, fine, not everyone takes milk. And because maybe the doctor's advice that you're not supposed to take it, and we have threats of, say, brucella for some individuals if you're getting fresh from the farm. So what happens when you get it, like to preserve it, boiling it, to which kind of, you need to explain?
Okay, now as in the process of production, as we convert milk into a creamy liquor, most of the dangerous fats are secreted off, and this is a product that's no longer like a dairy product, like direct dairy to give you the symptom, the side effects of infection. But for the business meaning of what I'm trying to teach people, we've done research, and at least 800,000 US dollars of Baileys and Amarula is imported into the region, into the country, and most of that is imported every quarter of a year. That's stock, and it's consumed in the West. These guys don't know that they are taking milk. They just love that taste, but it's connected to their mother taste for milk. Yeah. So I'm very sure that if a Ugandan goes ahead and comes and we teach them how to make this product, even from small scale, the smallest possible scale. Last time I told you here, we shared, and I said that someone can even start a production line with 200,000 shillings. I have an example to show that as we are producing the milk in the video, that you have your own home gadgets. As long as you have the desire to start, you can start and have something to sell that has value. Because guess what? Even 2 liters of milk, you can start and make a bottle, then sell it to your neighbor. You give them a sample, then you can develop and make 4, 10, blah, blah, blah.
So what happens, the entire process itself, how long does it take if I'm making it from home?
Yeah, if you're making it from home, the production time is about 7 hours, whereas the production time of any other type of wine is about 7 months. So it's very, very advantageous. It makes a lot of business sense.
Starting with 2,100 shillings.
Yes.
For my liters of milk.
Yes.
Then out of it, after adding value, then I'll earn like 80,000 in 7 hours.
Yes. And the multiplier effect is correct. You can multiply that by 10 if you have your 21,000 shillings. You can multiply that by 100. You know, and we make machines that help you as you scale up. We also help you start from scratch, but we can also help you where you have a capacity of 10,000 liters of milk. We can help you build boilers. We build a vacuum boiling system for milk that evaporate most of the water off, so we achieve our process as we want and help blend the enzymes.
So the raw material here, I'm looking at the main raw material is milk.
Yes.
So the other components that you add in, are they accessible in Uganda?
They are accessible at Agrivita. We have everything there. You come and we shall give you all the information that you need to produce the milk for free. We shall teach you how to add value on your product.
Someone wants to run quick and come find Fred. Where is Agrivita?
Agrivita is found at Parkview, opposite Old Tax Park. We are on level 3, shop number 71 and 72. Yes. We go by, someone can also call us on 0758 499 070. There is so much value, fellow Ugandans. There is so much value that in things that we don't know. We've focused in research. It has taken us quite a lot of time to learn these things. We have learned a lot about science, and guess what? It can change your lives.
Someone wants to learn, like a farmer out there, he has his cattle and he wants to invest in such a project.
Yes.
How long do you teach them?
Okay. Someone who wants to learn, first of all, they can learn in 2 days. Then we give them a team of people that will go to their farm and practically engage with them. I am so passionate about what we do. I also personally go there, hands-on, and teach them. I make sure that everyone that works with us is successful, because even us, how we benefit from these people is with continuous business. We supply some of the active ingredients that are needed in the production process. That's why we teach for free. We are not here to get money from you. We are here to work together so that we both grow. We are very sure that when you start with maybe as little capital as possible, in 5 years' time when your capital has grown and you're trading big stock, which I'll be trading big stock as well. Someone's milk, they only have a shelf life of 2-3 days to sell it to someone that has a chiller, and even the one with a chiller only has a week to keep it. So big companies that are benefiting from milk, that has some advantage in technology, are taking advantage over the normal Ugandan, and that's what we want to solve. Please add value to your milk. When you make the creamy liquor, in just 7 hours, like we've said, a production process that takes you 7 hours to convert milk into a creamy liquor that has a lot of value, those 7 hours will give you a shelf life of until Jesus will come back.
Hallelujah.
You'll never go bad.
We're talking about cattle and everything and milk. How about the milk that we get from the goats?
Our study has focused on the milk that comes from cattle because it's available in plenty. And someone that has cattle, the cost of the machines is not a big deal. The cost of a machine starts from as little as the cost of a saucepan. Then we scale up. We meet, we discuss, and go in the detail of the quantity, first of all, that you have. Then we look at what to develop for you, because we make these machines from here. We make the machines ourselves. So we advise you according to one, capital, according to space and quantity, and then according to your market plan. You might have actually a lot of capital and you want to go into the entire market. So we help you with the boiling system and the packaging line. We can make that all you can have very little capital, but you want to start anyway. Then we can show you how even a mere saucepan at home can work.
So if I come to Agrivita, I know I am having Fred with me, besides me,
Yes.
from the moment I get my milk,
Yes.
into that saucepan,
Yes.
into the whole process,
Yes.
until I'm able to get a product out of it.
Yes.
The teaching and every bit
Yes.
of it all, Agrivita is with you through every step of the way.
Every step of the way, we are there with you. It's what we are passionate about. We shall share our passion with you, and you will develop a good business out of the milk.
Okay, is it for everyone, like the wananchi? Because other things are like for the skills, entrepreneurial skills, like ngoma za senior 4, senior 6, ngoji zechi, those things. So and because I'm looking at everyone benefiting from the rural setup, not only the urban.
Thank you so much for that lovely question. These products, our projects, are for everyone. We want everyone to improve their lives through science and value addition to agriculture. These are things that we naturally have in our country. In different regions, we have advantage over different things, and they generally improve people's lives. In Africa, we are blessed with a natural, beautiful environment that makes our cattle grow freely, that even helps us produce milk at such cheap prices. So now, why do we have to import such products from other countries, yet people love the taste, not the brand? So anyone who has just finished campus, I finished campus, I dropped out, and its science helped me to build my empire. Right now we are doing well. I want an average Ugandan to be my status, at least. You get, when they can afford to build a home at 29, when they can afford to drive a car, they can afford to employ a few people that they can. So this information, when you start from zero, is going to make you better. I assure you, you're going to be an employer. You're going to be a job creator. You will come and we teach you how to do these things. Even though you only have, after campus, those people that have just graduated, you can come and we start with saucepans and 4-5 liters of milk. We tell you to go get hands-on. You go in the market, you go to different places that sell these products. You can even go and look at weddings, parties where wine is sold. Talk to people there. Let them test your product. Some of them, these people, you're saving them money. They are buying Baileys at 80,000 a bottle. You're going to give them your stock at 20,000, the equivalence of that. Remember, what you're selling at 20,000, your competitor is selling at 80,000. And what you're selling at 20,000 costed you only 2,500 shillings to make.
You try to recover what you've invested. Another thing that Ugandans do have, that's something we should also talk about. You talked about the pricing. The liter of milk is very affordable. Then you turn up with the finished product, and then you want to exaggerate the pricing. Do you also advise them?
No, that one actually, apart from only teaching the Ugandans on how to make the product, we shall also teach them on how to survive in the market. It's very necessary for people to learn how to survive in the market. It's very stupid of you to have the stock in your home rather than selling the stock to work again. So you don't have to sell expensively. You want to sell at a price that excites your buyer to make them, like able to consume, so that you're able to build yourself and you build a company. I'm very sure that the works of Agrivita is going to build so many companies in the next 5-10 years. We are going to have so many young entrepreneurs and so many young entrepreneurs becoming huge companies, and so many average personnel that already have a capital base, that already financially stable, we shall improve on their cash flow and income. So all the young people out there, this is something very simple for you to start from. I urge on all of you, most especially those people that come from the West. You guys shouldn't be selling your milk in the farm. Actually, there are boys that have left their home farms in the village and they are here in Kampala, Kubacheyo. You can imagine struggling, yet they have a farm that's producing 100 liters of milk every day. That's an equivalence of about, as they sell the milk, that's about 100,000 shillings, if the price of the milk is very good. But if they are selling the liquor, that stock is worth about 1 million shillings. So they need to change their trajectory of thinking. They need to think better, invest time. Even though you sell for a week, but you're selling from 100K that your farm naturally gives you, and you have stock of 1 million shillings too. Even though you give out credit to other traders and they trade your stock, imagine you're producing 100 liters every little single day because you have the cows. Now, these cows have a lot of value that they can add to you. I was talking to a friend recently and I told them that someone with 10 cows is better than someone with rentals in Namunngona. Yet this person has paid a lot of land. They just need to know how to get that value from the cows.
Talking about credit, but Africans, Africans and credit.
The market is very funny. Even though Africans and credit, but the market is very funny and it's very, very interesting. For you to win, you have to be a slow trader. I'll tell young people, credit is understood differently. But credit helps you save as you sell. Credit is necessary because when you go in the market, you use fuel, you use transport, you use accommodation fees for your, in case you have a team that's going to sell. Let me explain to this very well. In case you have a team, you're driving from Kampala, you're going to Mbarara to sell product. People that are going to give you cash are fewer. So on your way to Mbarara, you might pass Mbarara and go up to Chisoro when you have stock maybe worth 10 million shillings in your car. You'll spend about 2-3 weeks selling this stock worth 10 million shillings. Whereas if you're giving this stock on credit, you be very selective on who to give that stock. You give stock worth 1 million shillings to a trader who you see their store is worth like 400 million shillings. You make sure this trader you have a simple representative from your company that you can get from that village. For example, Masaka. You can hire someone in Masaka to sit on that shop and give them sample bottles of your creamy liquor to go around all bars in that area, and they give samples of your stock. And they tell whoever tests that product that this stock is at shop X. you're creating sales for that shop that you've given your stock. In 2 days, you will sell the stock of 10 million. You will give away the stock of 10 million. Then come home and relax as these people do the sales. Rather than having a team that you're forcing people to buy a new product on cash, your expenses, your variable expenses in maintaining the team are going to be extremely high. You're going to pay for accommodation every day. You're going to cut yourself out of the market and think that it's impossible to penetrate. Whereas when you take peace and sell cash and credit, some one-on-one people will buy cash. Like someone wants to buy a bottle, they will buy cash. But for you to make business sense, you need to create business associates, like business partners, people that you work with in sales. These people leave them with stock. These are the people that are going to buy the stock that you're selling all the way from Kampala to Mbarara, and they just buy it one person. Because even this strategy helps you create a market for them.
Well, do you have samples of the product you're talking about?
Yes, we definitely have samples of the product we are talking about, and the most important part about sampling this product is that anyone interested, we can just get 1 liter of milk. Apart from just giving them a sample that we made when they are not seeing, we just get 1 liter of milk and make it and they test it.
Before we let you go, just for quicker notes, for someone out there, you know like how it is, you put mchuzi, you put ingredients, you have your onions. For quicker notes, not forgetting, we are Ugandans. Something to remember, for one to carry, they know it's milk, but for quicker notes and simplicity, for someone out there who's watching you.
It's milk, it's sucrose that's blended with beta amylase. It's a whiskey that has cocoa in it. It's a cocoa whiskey. Yes. They're like 4 or 5 ingredients. Yes. Yes. And then let them come at Agrivita and we take them through the practical production process so that they can see how these things are made, because we shall show them for free. Yes.
So that product, how has the reception been for the Ugandans? Those that have embraced it, have they loved it?
They have really loved it. It's an amazing product. And everyone that...
You know, like one can walk into a supermarket, they want to buy a particular product, so they will go on to read the ingredients and they read made from where. So as soon as they get to see it's made in Uganda, like, should I trust this product? So that's what happens. That's why I asked, how was the reception?
I want to answer that question very professionally as a salesman. People will always buy what they've tested. It's very hard for you to go put your product on a shelf and expect to get a turnover. So the model of sales should be, right now the country is open, we are not in lockdown anymore. Go, everyone that produces it, go where people that drink alcohol are. Ask the barmen, the bartenders to allow you sample your product. You're creating brand awareness. After you've achieved brand awareness, and you will test the quality yourself when we make it together. After you've achieved brand awareness, you will definitely hit sales in the supermarkets and everywhere. But we want to be real to everyone looking.
Anyway, since it's not like someone is selling grasshopper.
Yes, we are selling a premium. That
someone tests the grasshopper is like, I'm not buying. This one is not for grasshoppers.
But this one is that actually testing, sampling is an easy way to reduce costs of marketing. The other way to market is social media awareness, media awareness, and I'm looking at someone who has finished campus, who is not going to go on an expensive TV and you know how much they charge for someone to advertise. So I want for someone from scratch to be able to start.
Maybe a message of encouragement before we let you go. Enjoy your day.
Thank you so much. I urge you all young people and tell them that we have a lot at the plate. Our country is so rich. We are blessed with a very beautiful environment where everyone can start. An environment beautiful both economically and politically. You can start. Right now the UNBS has so many offers for young people and it's promoting production. Nothing should stop you and scare you from entering production, as we are good to go. Come and we teach you how to practically make things. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your time, Fred. I've had a great time, I should say. And to the viewer out there, I believe you've also had a wonderful time.
So this communication in specific is to ensure that our customers are aware. For us, it's more about transparency, but also in terms of the services that we offer and the value that we give, especially from a point of variety. We need to ensure that we maintain to provide the right quality to our customers in terms of the content that we give them, but also importantly is to ensure that it remains consistent for our customers. To show that we have changes that are as low as 1,000 shillings, but after this you're going to be provided with a table that clearly shows, and I think for us it comes from a point of transparency. We are saying we need our customers to know, and so we are showing what the previous package was and what the new package is across the board for both GoTV and DSTV. On a local perspective, we've done a lot to ensure that we are supporting the film industry. A couple of years, 5, 6, maybe 10 years ago, you could almost think that there's nothing being produced out of Uganda. But what we've done as part of some of the initiatives that we are doing as a business is to ensure that Ugandans have a platform for their content.
I'm happy to spend time with you and wish you all the best. Visit Agrivita, get to know Fred and give him a call and learn more that we could not exhaust right here in this episode. But I promised before, I promise once again, we shall have him yet again to give us more of value addition and grow in us. We are here to help you grow your small, your medium and large scale enterprise. It's been a pleasure to be here to serve you. My name is Sandra Kahonde. God bless you.